is she not soaked in oil, man? What is this? It's not even 7,000 there. What is she being a menace for?
Bye. Wow. What's good? What's good, Twitch? Man, it has been a minute. Oh my gosh. It has been a minute. Um, wow. You know, I started this journey and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know what I'm gonna, like how I'm gonna engage. Like, I don't even know if this is gonna work. And all I kept thinking about was what's important. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, just to make sure everything was good. So as a result of that, all I can say is that thank you. Um, for a person who never knew what to expect, but more importantly, just wanting to reach out there and see if there's something beyond what I've experienced as a gamer has been truly memorable. The past 2 months, I can't thank you all enough on showing me love, welcoming me into the community, um, teaching me a lot of things. I've learned so much in the past 2 months, just in gaming, just like the stuff that I normally do, than I probably have learned in the years up to that point. And that's being honest, because I really think that this is why people like to stream, because they like to engage with people, but they also like to learn. And I've learned so much. So, with that being said, I want to say thank you. Start this goal off. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how many people were going to follow. I didn't know if this was going to be something that was even going to take off. But one thing I did know was that I was going to be consistent. I was going to be consistent almost to a fault. So, what was I going to do? I was going to make sure that I streamed as often as I could and create a consistent schedule, that I engage people. Shout out. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me give a shout out real quick, because there's a lot of people showing up in here. And all I can say is that I don't know if you're in here unless you do something in the chat, because I set myself up. I'm going to tell you how I set myself up. And I'm just so all over the place right now because I just came out of town. You guys already know I've been out of town for like probably the whole week. And so I'm trying to get everything reorganized. And it's like, you're riding a bike, you know what you're doing, but you just got to get things in the right area so that you know exactly how everything looks. So right now, what I'm doing is making a hot mess of myself, but I'm getting better. But more importantly, I wanted to get back to what I was saying. I am intentional about this right here, and I'm about to give the shout outs. Here we go. Let's start off with the first person, Unknown. Thank you for coming in and dropping some time out of your life to hang out with me this evening. This is the shout outs. Then I see, I'm going to put these shout outs in the chat. I'm working on it. Then I see Detroit Spider. Look, man, I cannot thank you enough, man. You've opened my mind to a lot of things that I never even thought. But more importantly, man, you're not feeling well and you still showed up, bro. Appreciate you, man. Much love. Samanders. Hey, Samanders. Thank you so much for coming in. I think you are so inspirational for me. I see you play these tough games and I say to myself, wow, like that must be a lot of skill and experience, but you make it seem like it's so easy. And all I can say is that I enjoy watching and I'll continue, and I appreciate the love and support. We moved down. Unknown, I didn't forget about you, yo. I did not forget about you. And that Ghost of Tsushima, I got that on deck. So let's see here. So aside from that, what I do is that I really don't know who's there until you engage with me. And part of the reason why, oh yes, thank you. Yes. That's a whole different story. I'll tell you that in just a second. There's a story there too. So one of the things that I really pride myself on is just being me. And being me means to be engaging, but also to have fun with you guys and then also have fun myself. So I intentionally don't know who's viewing, and I do that for a reason. Because I care about what you put in the chat, and I want to engage with you, and I want to create an experience where you can engage with me. And so we're starting this journey. We're at the building blocks right now. So I got a foundation. And so now I got to grow, and I'm going to learn from you guys. So I'm going to continue to jump in there, ask questions, and I hope I'm not being a pest, but it's only because I want to get better so that when you jump in this stream, that you get the same experience that you get from some of the great people that are in this stream right now. So with that being said, 50 followers was my goal. And then I look and I got 70. Oh my gosh. Say it ain't so. Dreams do come true. So all of you who have decided to follow me, I am going to be changing my schedule, and I'm going to be updating that. Yo, no. You definitely make it look easy. And more importantly, yeah, let's go. So here's the schedule. And I'm going to update this on my page as well. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It will be from 6 to 9. The goal is to engage with things that are different. I'm not going to play Elden Ring during the week. I'm going to play Elden Ring on the weekends because I've got a project that I'm working on that you guys can help me with, which I'm going to do a platinum run with the build that I've already set up. I may do a little New Game Plus co-op during the week, but ideally, I've seen so many great games this past week that I want to try at least one this week and see where I go. And I'm going to ask you to take a guess on which one that one is. And if you've been around and you see me in the chat, you see me asking questions about this, because I like a lot about this game, except one thing. And hopefully you guys will figure it out. But see, that's why you're too good. Yes, it is, Liza P. I did a walkthrough, the first walkthrough, I think about a couple weeks ago, and I got to a point where the parry was just like, oh my gosh. So I'm going to work on that, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to do that next week. Yeah, I know. I know you want to see, but I'm going to do that starting on Monday. Tonight, I'm going to finish up what I started with my guy who did the impossible. We beat Radon. And not only did we beat Radon, but now we are excited about what the next chapter is going to be. Do we go to New Game Plus? Do we explore DLC a little bit more? Do we a little bit of both? Who knows where we go tonight? But the goal tonight is to start a new journey with Elden Ring. Then from there, we may dabble into something else. Who knows, depending on how far I go with this one. But the intent is for you guys to enjoy some Elden Ring, teach me some stuff. My goal is to get back to New Game Plus, start New Game Plus, and that's my goal. So, other than that, I got to tell you this quick story, and then we're going to get going. So, I had to go to a work conference this week. So Monday I was able to hang out with you guys and stream, but then Tuesday through Friday I'm at a work conference, and in between the work conferences I'm jumping in streams. In between the work conferences, looking at streamers and chatting them, because I'm trying to stay awake, because the first night I got there was a room next door, and I don't know, I must have been really tired. I go to sleep. I wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning. There's this loud noise just blaring from the other room, just blaring. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on over there? I call downstairs. They said they're going to take care of it. I kind of sort of fall asleep, but once you wake up and you disrupt your sleep, it's really hard to get back into that session, right? So then I wake up. I'm not feeling well, but I wake up, and then the next thing you know, the music is still on. So finally, the housekeepers come by. They turn it off. The room was vacant, but they left the menu of the hotel on. So it's like a repeat over and over again. From that point on, my sleep just got shorter. to the point to where is that we're leaving to go to the airport. And unfortunately, because I work and I have work business, I have to carry like two phones. And so I have my work phone that I'm doing work on, and I have my personal phone on my pocket. I get up, we get in the Uber, we get to the airport, we're getting ready to go to the check-in, and I pull out my phone because I have my, you know how it is. If you fly, you have your boarding pass on there. Where's the phone? Okay, maybe it's over here. Look over. Wait a minute. It's not over there either. What? Oh my God. Where's my phone? So I'm scrambling. Thinking in my head, okay, where did I last use the phone? I remember I was sitting in the hotel lobby and I said, okay, I need to call the hotel. Now, mind you, I got a plane to catch. So I call the hotel with my work phone and I say, hey, just so happened, oh, Minx, what's good, Minx? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. Yes, I'm sharing a crazy story that is going to really just kind of trip you out. So where I was I got to the airport, and as I got to the airport, I'm going to get my boarding pass, and I already know you. This is something foreign to you, Minx, but your boarding pass is on your phone, and maybe it's not foreign to you, but you don't like to do it. And so I go to grab for my phone. My phone's not there. So now I have to call the hotel. Hotel answers, and they're like, can you describe the phone? It's a black phone. Like, what more can I say besides that? But anyway, I go and kind of describe it. They say, yeah, we have it. You can come on down and pick it up. Oops, I'm not in the hotel. I'm at the airport. So I couldn't even call an Uber because Uber's on my personal phone, and I got my work phone that doesn't have Uber, doesn't have any way for me to get to the hotel. And I'm sitting there like, I can't walk. So you know what I do? Something that has antiquated as it sounds is still around today. I hailed a taxi. And fortunately, I was able to get back to the hotel, pick up my phone. Homeboy gave me a ride back, and I made it. And I get through TSA, do everything great, get on the plane. You know, I'm watching a few streamers before I get in because somebody's about to take care of a big boss, and I'm there to root you guys on. And if you don't know, you will know. If I'm in your stream, you know I'm there. You know I'm there because I'm gonna let you know I'm there because I'm there to see you win. And then so I get on the plane, everything's good, take off, beautiful. I'm listening to music or listening to a show. I'm having a relaxing time. It's a short flight, 45 minutes. We get ready to land, and then we land, and where we land, the plane, hits the brakes and everything, and everybody stops. And I'm like, okay, good. Everybody's getting up, get to a deplane, and I look around. Guess what I don't have in my hand again? My phone hit the deck when they hit the brakes and slid all the way to the front of the plane. Oh man, the stewardess had to get the phone for me, and I'm just sitting there like, man, I know I'm tired, but I'm still. I'm telling you, man, life be lifing for me. But definitely, I got home safely, as you can see. So that's my wonderful tale, trips. I do want to give shout outs to everybody that's in here because these are the people that help me get to where I am. First off is a real cool cat. Met him just recently, matter of fact. And but more importantly, I'm just so excited to see what we can do together because I do believe that this individual will hopefully be a part of our community in more ways than none. And I want to make sure that I get it right because Let's see here. I think I got it. I'm gonna work on this too. This is another thing I'm gonna ask you guys on how to get better at. And that is, yes, got it. I think I got it. There we go. There we go. Unknown. You're known now. Yes, indeed. We know who you are now, buddy. You can't hide. You can't hide. You can't hide. So there we go. Next. Another wonderful streamer. I already mentioned this person because, I mean, this is what you call taking one for the team. He's lurking right now, which of course all you gotta do is I lurk. If you're gonna be in here, please know that I am here as a safe place for you to be a lurker. Don't you worry, because my guy Detroit Spider, go check him out as well. These are all great people, and I do need to fix. Streamlabs is acting a fool right now, so I'm gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna have to time you out pretty soon. Okay, of course, inspiration is here. Inspiration, are you there? Are you there, inspiration? Oh man, oh, shout out. Shout out. Make sure. Wow, that is interesting that you can change your colors. But shout out, T Manders. I hope you had a great day too. You had a great stream. I know you did. Okay, so those are my shout outs for here. And then last but not least, of course, this is my how should I say this? We are a duo. We've already done a stream together. I would say we did a stream together, the broke man style. We didn't do it the fancy style that Twitch tries to put you to, but it didn't matter because we had such a blast that I hope that we can do it again. Because one thing I can say for certain is that this guy is about as cool as they come. Minx, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. All right, so let's get started with a little bit of Elden Ring. And from there, oh, before I go, I did want to talk about a little bit of something that I don't know if they're here yet, but I did have this conversation. Also, Twitch support was... Oh, no. Dang, man. We got to talk about that. Like, we got to work on that because there's a workaround. There has to be a workaround. If anybody knows, if you have a lost account, how to retrieve it so that you can like move that phone number off of it and then, you know, kind of reset yourself. Please feel free to put that in the chat. I'd love to learn about that too, because you know, I'm gonna learn from all of you. They need the email for the account. No. Yeah. Dang, man. That's tough. I know there's a way for you to find a man, but you know the number, but you need the email. Dang. There's a way. I'm going to think about that. But I believe there's a way. I do. Okay. So what I was saying is that we are going to talk a little bit about something that I saw earlier this week. One of our great streamers in the community got a little injury, and as a result of that injury, they're not able to play a lot of games that are requiring controllers. It always says my phone number or email for this, and my main account is wrong, so I don't know what to do. So I know someone who was in that scenario, and if they join the stream, I will give them a shout out and see if they can share what they did. But they were in a very similar situation in which they did not have their, they didn't know their email, but they had their phone number, and they found a way to get access to their whatever email it was that was attached to the account so that they can get that removed. So I hope they show up. If they don't, join my Discord. !Discord, and I will provide an update in that as soon as I get that. Okay. And in that way, it may help you. It may be something you've already done. I'm not sure, but the bottom line is that, you know, if there's something that I can do to help you get that account back, then I'll do it. So best of luck, man. I think I almost was in that situation, but I was really lucky because I kind of knew which emails. I only had like 4 emails, and I just ran through them, and I was fortunate. But I can understand how difficult this can be because you really are kind of stuck in limbo on where to go next. So, but I wanted to talk a little bit about something. And I'm sorry, I'm talking away from the mic. So, one of our fellow streamers has an injury, and I wanted to make sure I did this so that if they're not here and they go back to the VOD, they'll be able to see this part early. And I'll tell them around the 27-minute mark is where I start talking about it. But oftentimes we don't think about it, but the devices, the tools we use have an impact on our body. And in particular, the most important thing that a gamer has, which is, well, second most important. The eyes is probably first, in my opinion. And then second is probably your hands or whatever you're using to connect to the game, right? And so one of the things that I had struggled with was that certain controllers I just couldn't work with. They would they would cause my hand to cramp, or I would end up with situations where my hands would get blisters or they get sore because I was misusing them. And so I had to figure out, either I had to go to PC and move away from that, and I don't know how to type, and don't bash me on that. I'm working on that. But the main thing was that I knew that with controllers, if I couldn't use them, I couldn't play games. So I had to find an alternative. And I went and checked out different aftermarket controllers back when it was PS4, and now we're in PS5, and then of course with PC, Xbox compatibility. But I found that there are, 2 controllers that I can work with that are durable, very flexible, and they are completely 100% remappable. And what remappable basically means is that you can tell a button to be something else. And there's many buttons on a controller, so you can tell it to do anything you want it to do. But more importantly, it gives you even additional buttons so that your fingers can really move more natural, and they don't have to do things that will create, cramping situations or pressure points that end up hurting your hands. So what I have is what is called a PlayStation Elite controller. I am not being paid for this. This controller is a lifesaver for me. And it's this one, and then there's another one. And it's the Elite for the Xbox. So if you're a PC or Xbox player, this is probably the one you're going to go with, and I'll show you what it looks like real quick. But if you are Hey, Nuclear Paradox, just in time. How are you? How you doing? I hope school is going well, but more importantly, thank you for coming to the stream. I was just getting ready to talk about something, and I'm glad you joined me because you, Nuclear Paradox, is someone that I definitely want to get some advice from when it comes to recovering your Twitch account. So hold on, or you can put it in the chat what you did to get your Twitch account back, because I think you had a situation where you didn't know the email, but you had a phone number. Oh, good. Okay. Well, you can lurk if you're sleepy. You can definitely lurk. You hit ! lurk, and trust me, you are always appreciated here. But what we were talking about is how to recover Twitch. If you can remember how you did it and share it, that would be great. If not, we can always revisit that later. But definitely, I'm glad school is going well, and more importantly, it is Friday night, and I know. Oh, you didn't know the email. You just had the phone number, right? And did you call support with that, or how did you retrieve your account? So just put that in the chat, and while we wait for that, I'll just continue finishing off on this because I know this is not what we're here for. So this controller is completely remappable. It comes with this case, so it's kind of cool. But more importantly, this is the piece that I really want to talk about, and that's these buttons here. And these buttons that you have on your D-pad, there are two different kinds. There's concave and then there's convex. And this is all with shapes and math. And I'm sorry if I'm making your heads explode. But the bottom line is that they're all customizable. You could take this one off, swap it out as well. And then on the back side of this controller is also little holes here that you can put paddles shifters in here too. And then what that does is that means that now instead of me, I'll give you an example. If I'm playing and I'm like, oh, I need to press this button and I'm pressing this button and it's hurting, I can remap it to the button behind it. And now instead of me smashing this, I'm just smashing this and it's doing the same thing. That saves my hands. So now I'm not really trying to do all of this. I can keep my hand where it needs to be on this joystick while this one's on this joystick. And then I have these buttons down here that can help me. These are all remappable and exchangeable. And then even this part here can be taken out and swapped out too. So there's many different options. And I'm only saying this because think of it like this. If you're a mechanic, you want the best tools. If you're a barber, you want the best tools. If you're a doctor, you want the best tools. And the reason why you want the best tools is because of the wear and tear of your hands. The better we take care of these, the more opportunities we'll have. And the more opportunities we'll have, the more engagement we'll have with the community. So keep that in mind that, the investment like this may, doesn't come cheap. But the long-term benefit could really be a difference maker. So they have that one. And then I do need to show you the other one. Oh, there it is. And then this one is the Xbox. Actually, I'll just take this one out. And so this is the Xbox, and it's very similar. They have the paddles on here. They're a little bit different, and the controllers are a little bit different because Xbox and PlayStation play differently. But it's pretty much remappable, and it's pretty much the same thing. There's even pressure points here where if you want it to go all the way or if you want it to be a little bit more stiffer, those things are there as well. All I'm going to say is that I had to struggle until I found what works. So I hope that helps. And of course, if there's any, if there's any other controllers out there that do similar things, I'm sure you're going to get the same value out of them. But the bottom line is that we got to take care of our hands. So that being said, let's transition to what we need to do. Here we go. All right. Oh my gosh. We have Lit Darling Ren 420. Thank you for the follow. You were the last person that showed up and turned at 69 to 70. Appreciate you. 70 is a good number. Let's see what happens today. So I have queued up because what I want to do is I want to kind of talk to you about where I am in this. And I think there were a couple other, I think Hippie Mike had shared with me some of the things that I need to make sure that I take care of before I complete the new game and then go into New Game Plus. One of the things that I also learned about this experience, especially with Elden Ring, is that there's so much talent out there. Like doing a run without leveling up, doing a run. Okay, hold on. I realized you got to type the area code into the phone number. Okay, yo, unknown, Minx, did you do that? Because if you did and it didn't work, then I think we're going to be stuck. And I'll probably have to do something else that'll be a little bit more helpful for you. But if you did not do that, and I'm not sure if there's a way for you to like check on that and see, but that might be the big difference maker, right? Is that you have to put the area code in there. So thank you Nuclear. Appreciate that. Oh, by the way, exclamation Discord. If you want to know, if you want to connect with me offline, if you want to know what my caller ID is on PlayStation, it's exclamation PS5. If you are interested in, let's say, what was the other thing I was going to bring up? Oh, catching me on different platforms. I am on Twitch. I am on YouTube. I am on Kick, and I'm on Trovo. And if you join my Discord and you're not near a computer, you can always check me out on Discord as well. So, want to make sure I got that out. And now we are ready to roll. I just need to change my setup real quick. Hippie, hey, Hippie, what's good, Hippie Mike? How you doing, man? Thank you. I'm glad I made it. How's school, man? How you doing today, man? How are you doing tonight? You know, I'm so glad you're able to come in and hang out. You guys are all inspirational for me. I'm just so humbled. I'll just say that. I'm so humbled, and I'm going to make a hot mess out of this game. So, let's get this party started. Let me know if the audio or anything is off. It looks good on my end, but obviously it really matters what it looks like on your end. All right, so, and let's see here. Oh, I know. I'm gonna continue. What we have here is the end result of what we've done since beating Consort Radahn. So here's where we are. I sledged the tree. I chopped down the tree with a sledgehammer. So no judge. I'm at 308 on the first run. And you ask how? Well, you know, my strategy was, because I didn't know anybody, I didn't know any better, was if you get beat by the boss, I'd say I'd give myself 3 strikes, like in baseball, right? And after the 3rd strike, if I didn't beat that boss, I went farming. I went farming to level up, and I go back and I go 3 again. And if I didn't finish on those 3, I go back farming, level up, and do that over and over and over and over again until I could beat that boss. But then as we started getting towards the end of the game, I started realizing that, hey, you know what? I can actually have people come in and help me. Oh, there's a thing called co-op. Oh, let me check that out. And so from there, when I get to the big bosses, you know, I go in with my mimic tier. We try to wreak havoc. But if it gets to a point where it's like, oh, man, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Oftentimes I've seen great streamers, you know, call it a day, go home, rest, recover, come back the next stream, and pick it right back up. And I give them all the patience in the world, and those are great streamers, and I encourage you to follow them, because if anything, you learn anything about resiliency and determination and never giving up and always seeking a new way to a new approach to attack. That's what you want to see. What I'm going to provide you is that if you get stuck, call a friend. And call a lot of friends. Did it end up working? Unknown is probably working on it. So Nuclear Paradox, I'm pretty sure if Unknown does get it right, we'll hopefully hear back from Unknown. And then Minx, if you have an option of doing that and giving us some feedback, that'd be great too. So getting back to this, so what I did was I said, okay, I have 60 vigor, because I believe that's a soft cap. I think I hit all soft caps here, and correct me if I'm wrong. And so the only one that I'm not really trying to really care much about, and I think it's arcane and intelligence. I did enough just to kind of wield a few weapons. I'm going to go heavy on faith. I think faith is going to be all that I level up, because I use faith a lot in everything that I do. And so what do I use? So I like to use incantations. I use a whole lot of incantations, in part because I just find that they do a lot. They do a lot of healing effects for me, and they also do some attacks that I think help. So what I have is Golden Vow. That's a lock. If you play Elden Ring, you should have Golden Vow at some point. Also, if y'all do need help on this game, send me a message or some. I'm always down to help people. You got it. You got it. Absolutely. Um, Flame Protect Me. Flame Protect Me is good for poison and scarlet rot. So you definitely want to have that handy. Flame Grant Me Strength is what it is. Blessing of the Earth Tree, I like that because oftentimes if I'm going into a co-op and I'm, in a boss fight with two or even one other player, having them have the ability to heal themselves consistently over a little bit of time is always helpful. Health is the only way you beat a boss, right? You got to stay alive. And then obviously this is a new one that I got, Rotten Butterflies. I'm going to check that out. It seems to kind of, if anything, I love the color. It kind of works. And then obviously Black Blade is probably one of the first moves that I'll go with on a boss because I want to get that status effect on them. And then from there, then I'll probably roll into the other incantations. And then obviously I have Fire Cleanse Me, which is basically Fire Protect Me, Flame Protect Me. You use this increased fire damage negation. So the Fire Giant definitely gets that, but Fire Cleanse, that's what I meant. Flame Cleanse Me is the one that cures poison and scarlet rot. So that's what I have. You see, I have a lot of everything else, but I'm not really built that way. And then for my Wondrous Physics mix, I have the Restore HP when near death, Heal Status and Raises. And then I also have the Speckled Hard Tier. Those are interchangeable to me. Hope it helped. Oh, you didn't try yet? Okay. So the main thing is that, I just want to, have something that will have a lasting effect throughout the fight. And then if something does happen, I'll be able to recover it. Now, Hippie Mike, you mentioned the last thing that I needed to do, and I took notes because I try to be as studious as you are, is I need to grab all the bell bearings, correct? So let's take a look at the map and let's see if there's any more bell bearings out there that I need to collect before we go to New Game Plus. So I try to be as uniform as I can, and I'll try to start at the top, and I'll try to scroll down just so I can see if I see any merchants, little funny hats. If you see some, you can always, say, hey, you just passed up one. I see one right here. Is this a merchant? Is that a merchant? Shabriri? I don't remember if Shabriri was a merchant. I think that was a conversation. I'm not sure. I'm going to take a look here. Where is Shabriri? Where are you? Oh, yeah. This is a conversation, right? Should I take out Shabriri?
Chosen, tarnished, and would-be lord, descend into the depths far below the Earth Tree capital. Seek audience with the three fingers and the flame of frenzy.
To the ground.
Burn the Earth Tree to the ground and incinerate all
Boy, he sound like he mad.
and distinguishers.
Yeah, he sound like he don't really like what's going on right now. Get an armor set for it. Oh, I should take him out? Hey, just give me a thumbs up and he's going down. Bruh, they said I need to take you out, bro. They said I need to take you out, bro. I don't know. They saying it, bro. I don't know. You get an armor set for it. That's what they saying, bro. They saying if I take you out, I get an armor set. So the question is should I take him out? I get the armor he's wearing? Oh, this guy's about to get slayed. He about to get slayed. He about to get slayed. Hold on. I'm real patient. Let me see here. What am I gonna roll with? I know what I'm gonna roll with. I already see it. I'm gonna put some fire on his ass. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh boy. Bruh. Hold on. Let me read these messages before I go. Because I'm visions of I want to go. I mean, he seems like a good guy. Right? I mean, he seems like a good guy. Didn't expect I'm dead, but I might have to slay him. I feel bad, bro. But I'm about to get you, bro. Oh yeah. Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on. Yeah. Sorry, bro. He wants to burn everything with frenzy and kill everyone right now. Okay. Well, he ain't gonna do that no more. Let's see here. Iron Casa. You're right. He was acting a fool. I appreciate you rationalizing this action here. Yes. Oh, this is nice. Yo. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm in a dilemma now because that's not a bad outfit. Let me see something. I mean, I'm rocking. Oh, okay, that's the Briar armor. I already got that. Okay, here it is. Wow. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good for. Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep this on for now, but definitely that's one down. But he doesn't have a bell bearing. What about this one here? The finger cone? No, that's not one. Finger cone reader is not the one. Hey, Maru. Hello, Maru. How are you? How are you? Oh, it's so good. It's so good to see you joining the stream. Oh, how was your day? How was your day? I hope it was well. It is Friday now. And somewhere it's almost 5 o'clock somewhere. Maybe behind us. It's almost 7 here. Doing good today. Awesome. Awesome. What I'm doing right now, Maru, is I'm basically looking at getting all of these people and clearing them out. Like this guy right here. I got to take care of him. Why is he in here? He's normally not in here. No, it doesn't. But you know what else doesn't come easy? What I'm about to do. But I have to do it, bro. I just have to do it. Sentry's torch. Is this like a super torch? Well, it don't matter, man, because you're about to go down, bro. I'm sorry. But this is how I do things. Oh, damn. I missed him. But that's all right, though. Dang. How about I just hit you? Why won't it let me hit you, bro? Just let me... I was trying to do it all dramatic, but it looked like I had to... Look like, yeah, I know. All you wanted was solitude, bro. But I need this. Okay, got that. Should I just let the donkey go? I really, yeah, go ahead, bro. I don't even want to, like, I'm not really doing this because I want to, but it's like I'm going to New Game Plus, and I can't take you with me, so I gotta slay your buddy. All right, who else is out here? All right, we just gotta get all the bell bearings, and we gotta go back, and we gotta bring all of those back, and then we can start New Game Plus. Okay, New Game Plus is a rerun. Oh damn! Oh, you still yelling? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't even know what to tell you. I'll see you on New Game Plus. That's about all I could tell you right now. So let's move. Oh, here we go. Is this a guy? No, that's a 4-finger. See, I've taken out a lot of them already. So there may not be that many left before I have to go over to New Game Plus, and I'll just drop off the bell bearings. And then yeah, I know. I've taken out quite a few of them already. And I even told somebody to take some out, one of the new players. And somebody... I think this person's not alive anymore. And they were like, oh, why are you going to do that? You shouldn't do that. I was like, I'm doing it because I don't want to go around like I'm doing right now, trying to find them. I take care of them all and bring them home. Bring them to the bell bearing. Bring them to the finger lady. Yeah, I don't... What's this? Is that turtle dead? No, he's not dead. But what is he? Is this... No, that's not That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... Oh, be quiet. Oh, it's over there. Well, maybe it is him. Maybe he is the should I slay the turtle? I'm telling you, I do whatever needs to be done. At the end of the day, it's all about getting to New Game Plus 1. Not New Game Plus 7 or 9 or 12. This is New Game Plus 1. Now, if I stand here and I look at the map, it says that the person I need to look at is right here. So, do I take this one out? Hippie Mike, if you're around, let me know. I'm going to talk to him. You know, I'm going to have a conversation. Do I need anything? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to need something from you, bruh. Man, I already bought everything from you. Yeah. Study incantations. You got something for me? Nope. Give a prayer book. Should I give him a prayer book? I don't want to give a prayer book, because if I give a prayer book, then I won't have it, right? About the miracle. Kneel in the basin at the back and cleanse yourself.
Kneel in the basin at the back and cleanse yourself with celestial dew.
Oh, I know that. So chat, correct me if I'm wrong. This is a part of when I did what I did to one of those merchants and they're mad at me. If I don't finish the job, then what ends up happening is that every time I go and see that merchant's mad and wants to kill me. But if I go here and I pray for forgiveness, then I'll ask the merchant for forgiveness. The next time I see the merchant, they won't kill me. I think that's helpful in certain quest lines because you may make a mistake and swing your sword and aggro them. And you want to, reclaim that. That helps. I don't know if I need that right now because I just took care of all of them.
You know, it's said that Lord Radigan harbored a secret. A famed sculptor of the Erd Tree capital was once summoned to render Lord Radigan's likeness in giant stature.
Okay.
When he glimpsed the skeleton in Radigan's closet. And as such, it's said that the great statue...
Okay, so thank you for sharing all of that. I'm going to leave you this time. And if I hear through New Game Plus that I can take you out, I will take you out next time. Okay? That's how we're going to do that. We're going to leave that there because turtles are, they're peaceful animals. So I'm going to let that one go. All right, let's move on down here. But then again, if I can't get that incantation, then it's going to be a problem because decisions. I'm scrolling. I'm looking for like the little hat by one of these graces or one of these buildings or icons. Like this one right here has a little hat there, but this says sorcerer. So I don't know if this is the same type of person. This is the gatekeeper. Should I take him out too? I'm willing to take everybody out. I'm going to, well, maybe I don't need to take them all out. I'll just go with the merchants for right now. I'll leave those. And maybe I'll learn a lesson from that. And if I go through the New Game Plus and I find that I need to take them out, I will take them out next time. Okay, so I think it looks good. We've covered pretty much the map. I've just gone through and scanned to see if I have all the barrel bearings that I believe I should have. I don't even know if I want this one. I know if I go here, we're going to have a fight. I already know if I go here, we're going to have a fight. I already know if we go here, we're going to have a fight. This dude don't like me right now. He wants death roots. So I got to take him out. Let's see here. I think I got to take him out. As soon as I step away from this, he's going to be aggroed. Oh, no, he's not aggroed. He's not aggroed right now. So does that mean that he's cool? Should I just leave him? Or should I just go ahead and take him out too? Cause he got mad at me earlier, and I really slayed into him some bit. This dude right here is Malakath. I'm sorry, he's Malakath. Malekith. He's Malekith's twin brother, if he's not Malekith. But the main thing is that he's not gonna bother me, and I don't feel like dealing with him right now either, too. So we're gonna let him be. No. I already got everything I needed. I think I got from him. Take him out is my vote. If a second shows up in the chat, I will. But right now, there's only one vote. If there's a second in the chat, death is at the door. Okay. All right. Find death roots, which will unlock additional faith magic for you. I thought I had found all the death roots, though. I thought I had found all of them. I gave them all to him. I thought I gave them all to him. I don't think I have any more. I mean, I talked to him, and the last time I talked to him, I don't think I had anything. See? Talk. See, I don't have anything. I don't have them right now. I think I gave them. So this is what happened. Go for it. You get a max Smith and Stone. I think maybe it's somber. There's 9, I believe. So how do I know how many I gave him? No, unknown. I know about that Smith and Stone. The Ancient Dragon Smith and Stone is the one you're referring to. I know about that one. But I want to make sure I've given him all the death roots, and I'm not sure if I gave them all to him, because they're not going to be in my inventory anymore because I gave it to him, right? Decisions. I need that stone, though. Damn. This is not going to be good. Hold on. Let me make sure I get myself ready, because this dude is red. He is real nasty. There's not... yeah, I'm not really good. I am not a Souls vet, so I'm just going to go with the weapon that I found along with this weapon. And this weapon that I found is a beautiful weapon. Oh my gosh, decisions. Where are you? Where are you? Come on, show up. There you are. If you gave them all, he disappears, so I didn't give them all. But if I kill him, I get that, right? So, and I already got 2 people saying I need to kill him. So, this is what we're gonna do. Don't do this at home. Don't do this at home. Check your offensive faith for a throwable stone spell called Gurant Stone. Or yeah, I have that. I have it. I have it. I have the one you're talking about. Damn, I'm fat rolling. Watch. It's called what? Bestial, celestial, bestial thing, something like that. Memorize. Which one is it? No, it's this way. Yeah, this one right here, Beast Claw and Bestial Sling, Stone of Garank, and the Bestial Vitality. That's what you're referring to? Because if that's what you're referring to, I got that. So that means I can go ahead and take him out then. Because I need that stone. So I'm going to take him out. I need that stone, but I need to lighten up my load. So I'm going to take this helmet off. That's all I need to do. All right, man. I'm sorry, bro. But first off, brief respite. Okay, here we go. This is not going to... Yeah, look, all I know is this ain't going to go well. Somebody going to die. Okay, let's go. Here we go. go. Let's go. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I got another move for you, but I need to heal first. Oh shit. You got me on that. This ain't gonna work. Oh boy. That was good. That was good. Now, we need to... No, not that. Oh, he is for real, huh? Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah. Yeah, I need to put my shield on, I think. I probably need to put my shield on. Because there's just no way I can protect myself and attack. Yeah, he's about to hit me up. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna do me. Yeah, I am heavy. No matter what. So I gotta take that off. And I put this heavy brick back on. Yeah, bro, I gotta get you now. Then I gotta put on my shield grease. Oh, sorry. Gotta do the routine. That. Shield on last. It didn't work. That is why, my guy. That is why. Damn, that hurt. Look at all this, like, cinder and everything all around. Man, that's... Okay, well. That's done. Chalk that one up. I don't know what happened with that storyline, quest line. If there was any more death roots out there, Hippie Mike, I have to catch them on the next side. All right, so we're done with that one. This bird is gone. Yeah, I took care of that bird a long time ago. Let's see. Now that we've got that one taken care of, let's take a look. Do we have any other merchants lurking around that need to be cleaned up before we go to New Game Plus? Okay, I know there was something over there, but I don't need it anymore. This looks good, looks good, looks good. I think I'm good. I probably am not, but at this point right now, I feel pretty solid. on where I am. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I can't do nothing with him. Nomad Merchant. Oh yeah, let me get him. Yep. He lucky. He was trying to lurk. He was trying to hide. He's trying to hide and see if he can get through this without being scathed. I don't need this anymore. Let's take care of that. Let's go. Where are you, buddy? Oh, he's behind me. Okay, to my right. Over here. But is he up there? I think he may be up there. That's what it looks like. Yeah, he's... Oh. Oh, I aggroed them and then I can't use my map. Like, they're not gonna let me use my map at all. They're not... Whatever on them, man. Is it Bellum Church I need to go to? Yeah. And I think he's down here. Yeah. Yeah, he's down here. Yep, this is where he is. Alright, buddy. I'm going to use this new weapon because we've seen the Blasphemous Blade enough. But this Euphoria Blade is... I'm going to do a quick show of this blade and then we'll go to the round table hole. We will deposit our bell bearings. We will make sure that our smithing stones are all locked up, that we have enough smithing stones. And then, by the way, I do know that I think when you start New Game Plus, there is an increase in scaling of the enemies. So it's not going to probably be a cakewalk, but I'm hoping that at 300, it might be a little easier than the first time. Anyway, this one here is the one weapon that after I beat Radon, I had to get this. And then I'm going to take the donkey, and I'm sorry. You just got to go, bro. That right there. Oh, man. Tell me that ain't fly. Tell me that ain't fly. So it has two, this weapon is a holy weapon, and it has two effects. So the first effect is, obviously, it's a twin blade. And twin blades are really, really nice in this game. I really like twin blades in this game. The second thing that I like about this is that it has a charging effect. And that charging effect is based off of how many hits you have against an enemy or an opponent. So I like to go to my my battleground camp to kind of show you guys. So I always go back to gate front. When I get a new weapon, I go back to gate front and I go practice it on these guys. And it's really good because I can look at the stat numbers. I can look at the hits, you know, see how much strength or how much power is in or critical hits and stuff. But basically, I also do this. So that, dang, I should do it, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go ahead. She's gonna show y'all how it's done. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and have a seat and I'm gonna grab some popcorn and watch. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Where's she going? Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a double team right there. Oh, but oh my gosh, look at her go. All right, who else is out there? Nobody else want to show up? Hold on a second. Hold on. Yo, Dory, what's good? Welcome to the stream. It's the celebration of the 50. It's the celebration of the 50. Thanks to all of you. We got to 50. So I'm on my way to affiliate. Now I just need to make sure that I provide enough content for you guys to stick around and enjoy the show. And right now I'm just displaying one of the best weapons I think in the game. It's probably, in my opinion, arguably one of the best. Not the best. But this weapon is the weapon that at the end of the game, I was like, I need to pick this up. Watch Books was good. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. This is the celebration. I finally made it, man. I finally made it. 50 followers. 50 followers. Thank you all. I never thought I could even get 10 followers because, you know, I just wanted to just enjoy streaming and sharing my experience with you guys. And I'm so thankful. Yes, I'm doing good. How are you, man? How are you doing today? It is Friday now. And I hope that because it's Friday, you're having a great evening. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It's because of you. It's because of you and everybody else in here. This is a community that I really feel like I can be very good, a very good player, as well as a very good community friend. And I try to do that every time I jump in to everybody's stream. I try to engage. I try to have a good time. I try to learn. I try to really give you guys an opportunity to just share with me what you, oh my gosh. She is so distracting. She's just so distracting. She's so distracting. And so basically I'm just like, you know, just enjoying this. Now, what am I doing right now? I had went through and picked up all of the bell bearings because, believe it or not, the sledgehammer tree is going into New Game +1. So I'm just going to enjoy this experience because I'm really here to just thank you guys for following me, for joining my stream, for engaging. And I'm just, you know, we're just going to rock with this. So I was just displaying this weapon because when the DLC came out and I saw this weapon in action, I was like, this is actually what motivated me to finish the game. No cap. When I saw this weapon, I said, how do I get that weapon? And they said, oh, in order for you to get this weapon, you look, I haven't even unlocked the whole map. I don't really care. Look, they said you need to go New Game. Yeah. They said you need to go all the way over here and you need to do some stuff over here in order to get it, right? Anybody remember that in the chat? And so I was like, yo, I got to do this. I got to do this. So after I finished the main boss, I did this journey, and I'm going to tell you, I think the more tougher journey, and then maybe, hold on a second. And I'm bringing this up for a reason. I need y'all help on this one because there's one more weapon out there. There's one more weapon that I need to get. And I just thought about it. It's called the Great Knife. Is that what it's called? The Great Knife? Or the Great Bleed Knife? Does that sound familiar? Does anybody know what that is? Yes, please. Please lurk. Hit exclamation lurk and hang out because I'm going to tell you, if you stay with me, the stream's not going to end. We're going to raid out. So I'm just going to let you know, we're going to raid out. So you might wake up and you might be in somebody else's stream along with whoever else joined in there too. So, and trust me, I've done it. It's pretty rare. I'm not gonna front. Sorry. And I lurk to sleep, and I like to wake up, and I'm really. That's what I look for. Is if you raid out, and I wake up, and I'm in somebody else's stream that I've never been in. I probably would have never met them before, and I see what they're doing, and I'm there. I'm gonna hit a follow. You know. And that way I get to meet new people. Anyway, as I was saying, the only other thing that I think was tougher to get was the stone shield. That one I spent almost half a day trying to get that one. Anyway, so this is the weapon. I love it. And with that being said, there is the thing called the Great Knife. The Great Knife. Yes, I heard that's an OP weapon. Should I get that before I go into New Game Plus, or do you think I can find it once I go into New Game Plus? I'm deferring to the veterans in the chat because I'm a noob, and as much as it sounds like I'm not, I really am. I just really want to get to know a game and learn a game, and then once I learn a game, I really try to, get into the underbelly of the lore and all that other stuff. So. Not sure, but oh, it's a random drop. Where are the demi-humans though? Where would I need to go and fight them? Because I feel like slaying a few real quick and just see if I can get a random one. Yeah, it's a dagger. Yeah, Dory, come on. Look, you already know. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, chat. I found out about these two weapons late in the game: the Black Knife and the Blade of Calling. And Hippie Mike will tell you, I ride or die with Blade of Calling. But this thing right here, real talk, it puts Millennia on her butt. Yeah, when I go into a co-op with this Blade of Calling, every time I hit her, she's on her back. Every time. I don't care what she was doing, she's on her back. And then the next thing you know, that allows whoever is the tank to go up in there and just, start Craftsman Shack. And 4 demi-humans hiding in a flock of sheep north of the site of grace. Oh, we about to make that happen. Craftsman Shack? Where would that be in Lernia? Craftsman Shack. No. Oh, then let's see. Craftsman Shack. It's definitely not there. Oh, okay. Thank you. Mount Gilmer, or whatever that is. I don't even do it. Craftsman Shack. That's the Hermit Shack. Corpse Stench Shack. There it is. Craftsman Shack. Okay, so now I gotta just hide in a flock of sheep north of the site of grace. There's that flock of sheep. Let's go. That's where they are, huh? Yep, I see them. Let's go. I don't know if I need all of this, but if I die, I'm just gonna go get my money back and just take care of them. Come on, bro. Come on. Yeah, you don't have nothing. What? Come on. Where are you, bro? Why are you running? Oh, you got it. One of y'all got it. Which one of y'all got it? This? No. Rainbow Stone. What? This? Thin Beast Bones. That's not even the right. Liver? Oh, we about to sleep and do this one again. Is it the whole camp? Oh, yeah, this weapon? Are you talking about this one I'm using? Is it this camp right here? No, this ain't the camp, because this is taking me up there to where that bear is and all that other crap. I don't think that's the right one. Just those 4? Okay. All right, so I'm going to have to go sit down again and respawn them and see if we can get them back. You like this weapon watch books? I don't know what that was, but oh, you know what else I need to put on? I know what I need to put on. This will improve my discovery. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Let's try this one. Thank you. Don't forget to follow on Discord. That's how you'll know what I'm doing. You'll know when I'm on. You'll be able to even check me out on Discord too. There it is. Oh, where are you? Got it. I got it. Where are you, bro? Oh, hold on. You know what? Let me just do this. Come here, Mary had a. Let's go. All right. I should go and try to fight that big ass bear up there too. But I got the great knife. Thank you. Yep. All right. I just picked it up. And the trick I learned was slapping this silver scarab on, which raises the item discovery. So when you slap this on, it gives you a better chance of getting better drops when you defeat enemies. So I learned that early in the game. And yes, I agree that weapon is sick. Look, the hat is amazing. Look, check this out. So I'm telling you, these knives are low key, yo. These knives are low key. That black knife is like the black knife. The reason why me go and let's just, because these they trying to hit me too. So let me go on back over to the round table hole. Yep, sorry. All right. So the thing about the black knife that I think people misunderstand when I say that this knife is so deadly is that it has a status effect on the opponent. And what that status effect does is very similar to when you fight is it Malekith when he hits you with the black blade, right? And then all of a sudden that your health bar, there's that big grayed out part of your health bar. And that basically says that you cannot do a full heal anymore for a period of time. And some people say, well, that's not a big thing. But the other thing that is also important is that when you do hit him, you get that initial hit, you get that bar block, so he can't like heal himself during that time. But then the third thing that happens is that there's a slow bleed effect. So slowly the HP is being drained for a little period of time after you hit that black blade on that enemy. And sometimes that might be enough to drain all the HP out of the enemy and kill them. And so oftentimes I use that status effect specifically against Melania, because Melania, if she attacks you and she goes into a combo move or whatnot, she actually heals from that. So the fight becomes extended because she's healing while she's hitting you. Even if you're blocking, she's still healing herself. What this black knife does is it prevents that from happening. So now she can't heal. So because she can't heal, we're able to take care of her completely in that first phase. So then when we get to the second phase, obviously the Scarlet Rot is ridiculous. But as she hits the ground and she's about to do the bloom, you hit that black knife on her. She's got that status effect on her. And as soon as she gets up, then I'm hitting her with a blade of calling. So she's hitting the deck. The other cats are going in, doing the damage. She gets up, hit her with a blade of calling, finish it up with another black knife, and we take her out. That's if everybody does their part. I can't do everybody's part. I try to do mine. So that's why I really, you'll see me hold on to the black knife. And now with blade of calling, that's the holy part that it doesn't look. Stats don't really do the justice of what it does. And it's because I've scaled so heavy on faith that I've increased the power of that. So that means that even though the blade physical attack may not be as strong as a great sword, it's that effect, that ash of war, that blade of calling that really makes that impact. Dude, I rocked his weapon for that exact reason, man. Not for Melania, though. I used my dual Bloodhound's Fang my first time fighting her in New Game 1. Skipped her on my first run. Okay, so you know how it is so I did a lot of co-op. And so when I do a lot of, let me just put myself in a co-op world. While we talk, because at least then there's something happening in the background while I try to figure out what I'm going to do with these weapons, because I have to go to the shop, I have to buy the stones, and after I buy the stones, I have to go to the blacksmith, and I have to make sure that he can fix the stone, fix the weapon. And then I also got to offer all of these bell bearings that I dropped off because of these wonderful people that, I just told them they don't have to worry about anything anymore. So that, I am in the summoning pool. So I may get called in to help. I may get called in to hunt. I have my hunter's ring activated. And a hunter's ring is basically if someone invites a... Let's start over. Co-op is a 4-slot event. There's 4 slots or 4 portals that can be filled at any time during the co-op. When you put out your symbol, you fill that first portal. If you put out a symbol for one cooperator, you get 1, they fill the second. If you put out for 2 and you get 2, they fill the third. The fourth is always going to be open, because guess who fills the fourth? The invader fills the fourth. So there always going to be a space for invader. Now, you say, what if I want a hunter? Well, if you have 2 co-ops with you, your hunter will not be summoned because you have 2 co-ops. But we're about to be summoned as a what? Cooperator. So here we go. But if you're summoned only 1 cooperator and you get an invader, the 4th slot is designated for the hunter. And that's how it works with the co-op feature. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. Obviously, this is probably new game 50 for this person because they got the white mask and all this other stuff going on. And I could go with a different blade. We do our salutations. Hello, how are you, G? What it do? What it do? Furled Finger. Finnicor is in the building. Okay, we are ready. He's got the stone shield. And he's pretty tanky, as you can see. And has anyone ever been visited by the Drip Inspector by chance? I learned about the Drip Inspector today. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, that didn't go well. Why are you trying to hit me though? Why are you trying to hit me? All right, let's go. Oh no, bro, you're not supposed to hit me. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, we needed to go there. We need to go there. We need to go there. Oh, he died. Been waiting for my visit. For some... I heard about it. I don't know how I heard about it. I think I saw a short. That's what it was. I was strolling around and I saw a short, and it was a short about the Drip Inspector coming to check out. Now, if you don't know who the Drip Inspector is, I'll just say that Elden Ring. I be staying ready, but well, you know, right now. He might fail me because I'm just all one get up right now. But where did they go? Okay, so Drip Inspector is a player that has pretty much, I mean, he's probably new game 50 in Elden Ring. But all they do is invade other players and inspect their drip. No cap. Literally, he will invade, and you got to make sure you're paying attention because you know it's the Drip Inspector. It's not a fight. He's there to gift you if he likes your fit, your cosplay. Real talk. And so, like right now, we might get the Drip Inspector. He might show up, and if he shows up, I'm probably gonna fail. But the fact that he shows up, and if he likes your outfit, he leaves a gift. And oftentimes, it's really, really good gifts. Not bad gifts at all. If he doesn't like your fit, he does this little move where he goes side to side, and it basically says, nah, you're not that guy, or you're not that gal. And then he leaves. And that's it. And so basically, whenever you do a co-op, oh damn, I should have did that. Whenever you do a co-op, there's always a chance that the Drip Inspector will show up. And when he shows up, you got to show salutations, you know, greetings, all of those great things. Elden Ring Santa. Yes, that's exactly it. Oh, they're just killing all the dogs. I'm sitting here talking. Who let the dogs out, by the way? Oh, now, this is what I also will do. And I know they're mad at me, but I need to bring the Blasphemous Blade out because it has the healing effect for me. I don't know where they went. Here we go again. And that healing effect is important because, as you can see right now, I'm not doing well health-wise, but because I have the Blasphemous Blade, oh damn, we're not going any, we're going right in. Oh well. Where's the other dude? All right, you know what? I'm going to. Yeah, Elden Ring Santa is what he is. Yep. And you better be ready. Oh, we can go in? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be. I don't know if this is gonna be. I don't know if this is gonna be a I don't know what New Game Plus this is. Oh, this is a real New Game Plus. I better get out of the way. Let me get back here. All right, now we did that. Got him. Got him. See that death? See, now it's still killing him. It's still killing him. It's still killing him while I was when I hit, look, the bottom one on the bottom one had the gray block on it. Even after I hit him, it was still taking away from him. Yo, you did great. You did great. Y'all, dubs all the way around. That was good. So that was a co-op. So I do that, and that's how I learned a lot about this game. Was I would just, when I wasn't ready for a boss fight, I would just do co-op, and I would do co-op and do co-op and do co-op until I leveled up, or I felt confident. Sometimes I was in areas where, I've never been there before, but I may have beat the boss, and they went a different route than I went, and I uncovered different paths that I didn't see, and uncovered items that I didn't know were there. And I go, note to self, when I go back to my world, I'm going to go back in there. And that's what I did for a long time. That's what I would do. I would learn the game through co-op. I didn't know how to get through a place. Okay, let me co-op. Now, granted, with co-op, you're limited because if you haven't defeated that boss in that area, then you're not going to be able to help anybody in that area. But if you had defeated that boss in that area and you just didn't do enough exploring, then that's where that came in handy. So let's see, what is it? What am I looking for? Great knife. There it is. Wait, you know what? I think I already had one. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, we about to strengthen this up. Let's go. Smith and Stone. Let's just lock it up. We're going all the way. We're not going to go to the ancient. Nope, not going to do that. Oh, darn it. I'm stuck at 6. Gotta go get some more stones. I don't really use summons outside of my mimic tier. Once I hit that 200 mark, I was like, nothing's better than my mimic tier. So I'm just going to rock with that. So I'm sorry, I don't have an idea of what any of the other... I know Lana, the one that the archer, I used to use her. The black knife, I used to use him. Obviously jellyfish, I think that's the first one you get. So everybody uses jellyfish. Let me see. I think that's it. I think those are the only ones that I've used until Mimic Tier was where Mimic Tier is. And Mimic Tier is pretty darn good right now. Let me check and make sure I have the stones I need beyond 6. So 7 is good. 8 is not good. I will be right back here again trying to pick up stones for 8. And then I don't need that. Just 8 is fine. Okay. Now what I learned is that before you go to New Game Plus, you want to kind of like, stock up on items that when you start the game over again, you don't have access to, or you got to relearn, you got to rediscover. And so you will definitely always have this place to go to. The difference though is that if you don't stock up, like you don't prepare here with the stuff that you need, then you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're going to have to go back and relearn or refine that stuff in the game. All right. So we are at 21, 22, 23, 24, and that's it. We will not do 25. There is not a significant enough difference for me to max this one out. And I only have, as you can see, there's a 1. And then outside of the parentheses is the 1. Inside the parentheses is the 4. So it's saying that I need to use 1 of the 4 I have in storage. I've played this game for over 600 hours and I only have 4 of those. So that tells you how rare they are. But more importantly, you only use them for certain weapons that you're like, this is a weapon I'm going to run with. This is a weapon that I'm going to use as often as I possibly can. And as much as I say that, I still didn't follow that principle because there's a weapon that I use a lot that I don't even have on here that I didn't even put up to that level. And that was, and I probably should, as a matter of fact, I will because I feel bad, the Sacred Relic Sword. So when you take care of the Elden Beast, the last boss in the base, you get this one. And as you can see, I got a lot of 9s and no 10s. So we're going to make a 10 today, buddy. We're going to make you a 10 today because you earned it. You earned it. 10 for you. Yes. 10 for you. 1 of 2 left. But I'm going to give it to you. Why? Because I rock with you. All right. So we're done with that. Okay, now I'm going to go and stock up and make sure that I have all of the smithing stones that I need and I will ever need, at least to build, or at least to, I don't know, just to have them because I probably have the weapon I'm looking for anyway. So I'm going to put these numbers to 12-ish. No, I'm going to go with 24 of these. We're going to go with 24 of those because they're kind of cheap. We're going to go with 24 of these. And then we're going to go with 24 of these. And then we're going to go with 20. No, we don't need 24 of those. We can go with 12 of these. Make sure you do your math. And we're going to go with 18 of these. Boy, I tell you. And then we're going to go with 24 of these. 3, 4. Okay. Smith and Stone 8. 24. 4. And Somber is good. 12 is good. We'll add 1 more to you. 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll add that. 2. Dang, bruh. You doing bad. 9, 10. We'll do 10, 12. Then we have the stone 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That gives me 12 of that. And then this is 9. That gives me 12 of that. Now, and of course, these, I have not even used them. So they're here. I don't even use them, and I probably won't use them. Pretty much good on everything else. There's nothing else here that I think I need. What is this? Law of Casualty. I don't know what that is, but we're about to be summoned to another world, yo. We're about to go help another co-op person in the world, and then we'll be ready for New Game Plus. We'll take a quick break. If I don't, oh snap. I am not that guy. You bringing me to this fight. Oh my gosh. I'm not that guy. I'm telling you, I'm not that guy. I'm going to sit down right here and pray. Because I'm not that guy. I'm just not that guy. Oh, I'm not this. No. You picked the wrong person. You just don't know. I know, but I'm going to try. I'm really going to try. I'm going to do my very best, but I'm so scared. Because I don't really like this guy. And I hope I can do for you what other people out there in the Elden Ring world did for me. And that is beat Radon. But where's the other person? They don't want to come. Oh no, they failed. It's unable to summon. Look, I'm not going in there. You go in there and... No, what is going on, chat? What is this dude doing? Does he really know what he's doing? He doesn't. He really doesn't know what he's doing. He really doesn't. Oh my God. I'm just going. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a hot mess. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a hot mess. I'm gonna have to eat some boiled prawn and everything, man. This is going down like this. Where's my shield? I gotta go tanky. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go tanky. I gotta go tanky. Oh my gosh, bro. Dang. Oh my gosh. Okay. 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 Here we go. Here we go. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. There we go. All right. Now I need to get this shield on. Oh, that was the wrong time to do that. Damn. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta run. And I can't run. Alright. I need help. Oh, just in time. Where's this dude? Alright, come on now. Alright, let's go. Oh boy, that hurt. Where is he? Come on, bro. I just need you to aggro him. That's all I need you to do. Oh, that's it. Come on. Oh, I'm not gonna make this. Because this dude is not, I mean... Alright, so I gotta go with this move now. Because he's not doing that. Oh, damn, and he moved too quick. I'm gonna try, host. I'm trying, bro, but he's really getting me. There we go. We got it. Oh, that's it. Bro, look. But look. Look. I'm still killing him, but I'm dead. And he's dead, too. That's what happens, man. You can't... I'm doing it no more. That's the other problem with when you beat Radon. That's where you get called in more than anything now. Like, more than anything now, I'm getting called in Radon, and I'm like... Okay. So I think we're ready to take a quick break. This is what's about to happen. I think we are ready. We have everything that we need to go. I am going to change my outfit. When we come back, I'm going to change my outfit into the new outfit that we got. Thank you guys for that. And then we're going to go into New Game Plus. Stay tuned. It is 7:51 right now. I'm going to need 5 minutes. So that's 7:56. I plan to be back, yo. So we'll be right back. I'm back. Faster than I thought. Okay, so real quick, elephant in the room, check it out. I love comics. DC, Marvel. We always have a fight. But I try to, wear shirts of inspiration, t-shirts of inspiration. Obviously, this t-shirt is because of what happened in a flash. Before you know it, boom, here I am. Man, this is awesome. Okay, so you'll see my streams. I try to do some variety. You may see some repeats, and it's only because those are my favorites. I try to bring out something new. Just to, just break it up a little bit. Maybe you like it. Maybe it's interesting to talk about. Who knows? Okay, so here's what we've accomplished. We took care of all of the bell bearings. We deposited them. We found some really cool drip that hopefully, if we ever do a co-op, the drip inspector will inspect and hopefully leave us a gift. I plan on changing this outfit a little bit just to start the game off with a little bit of something different than what we're seeing right now, because we're going into a whole new experience. So I'm going to get dressed up. Okay. We're going out. Okay. We're going out. So because we're going out, we got to get dressed up. Yes. Thank you, Paradox. Please, this is lurk friendly space. If you want to just hang out and hide in the back in the shadows, go for it. Trust me, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying you being in the stream. I'm enjoying the chats. So let's rock it. Okay. So I'm going to put on the new outfit that we just picked up, but I did pick up that little small beast head. I think I picked up that small beast head. Yeah, I picked up that small beast head too. Look. Oh, the red. Oh. See, I'm torn, chat, because look at this. Look at the mesmer helm. Ah, my gosh, these outfits are so fire. All right, I'm gonna go with the iron casa. Now, you can wear items for drip, but if there's something else that this thing can do for me, I will keep that in mind. Okay, wow, that. Okay, so now armor. Okay, let's see here. What new drip we got? Look, this is the young lion's armor. Check this out. All right. I'm gonna take that stone shield off right now because it's really hiding some of the drip here. See, I love the capes, man. The capes. Okay. All right. Whew. Man, look at this fit. Dang. All right. I'm sorry. I'm getting beside myself here. All right. Gloves or gauntlets, as they call it. Let's see. Now, I could, stay in the genre and go with the young lions. But, these Drake Knight ones look fire, too. Let me see. Wee. Okay. But, look at these. The Caden ones. Those look nice, too. I've seen Ronin's ones. They're like a dime a dozen. Let's see if there's anything else up here that's pretty unique. I think these are all pretty remote. You find these pretty much everywhere. Let's see what this looks like. Not bad. Okay. Now, by default, I usually default to Melania's grease because, hers are just so. It's just, I just love the fact that they're like feet. It's the only ones that you actually have feet at the bottom. But they're like metal feet, right? I love that. That's what I love about her outfit. So this is what I'm gonna rock into. Thumbs up or thumbs down if you think that if the Drip Master showed up that he would like what he sees. Of course, I am open to criticism. You could say swap out the armor on the chest, swap out the legs, swap out the hands, or you know what? Looks good to me. Either way, I'm comfortable with that. But right now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to enter into, drum roll please, New Game Plus. Now, what is New Game Plus? You finish the base game. For those who've never played Elden Ring, you get an opportunity to do the game all over again. But this time they scale things up a little bit. You are scaled up because you finished the game, but now the bosses and the enemies and the NPCs and everything in the game is scaled up as well. The first time I did Elden Ring, I didn't know what I was doing, and I did this opening scene multiple times. And what I learned is that part you're supposed to die because the game is supposed to teach you that death is a part of the experience. I'm not sure if I'm going to die this time because my girl is rocking at 308, but you never know because I've never done this before. What I want to make sure though is that I have the weapons that I want to take into New Game Plus on my person so that we can just get this thing started. This also is a real, oh man, this weapon right here, yo. This weapon and the black blade, backhand blade, I mean, ooh wee. If you want a blade that does a lot in a little bit of time, it's this one. If you want a blade that will always catch the enemy at its weak side, that's this blade right here. They're both really good. I don't really mess around with whips a lot, so I don't really know how good they are. And then obviously these are some other stuff here. Okay. All right. So now that we know that, and I need to make sure I have the right weapon on. That's not Sacred. I appreciate you, but you're not the one I want to go into New Game Plus with. Which one am I going to go into New Game Plus? You bet. And also do one better. We definitely don't need that on anymore. But we do need on is this one here, Twin Blade Talisman. Since I'm going to have a twin blade, what this does is it enhances the attacks on it. So I definitely need that. Everything else looks decent. I mean, I feel comfortable with what I have right now. I mean, I could slap on the Great Knife right over here. And just like that, I have the blood. I ain't got that knife. I already have it. Damn. That's all right. At least y'all got to see where it is. So, I already had the knife. And it's already scaled up. Yo, don't ask me how I got that. Anyway, here we go. You go and step up to this big giant grace. This grace is the grace of all graces. And you can rest at this grace. But we're also about to do something else, yo. We're about to begin Journey 2. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? We're about to go. Here we go. 50 followers. New journey starts now. If you begin Journey 2, you will not be able to return to the present world of Journey 1. I need a let's go. I need one let's go. One let's go. One. Can I get one? Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get one? It's going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't matter because I'm going to press yes. Here we go.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across
Sorry.
the fog, the lands between. Now, is nowhere to be found.
Where did she go?
Of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first.
Them Black Knives ain't no joke, I told y'all.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the
That's a family fight for the ages.
the mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
That's it.
A war from which
Dang.
no lord
That's a bloody war. Look at Melania, yo.
A war leading
a war
Radon.
leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live.
I love this.
The call of long lost grace speaks
Mm.
to us all.
Oh, yes. Oralu.
Chieftain of the Badlands,
Hmm.
the ever
Gold mask.
gold mask,
Deathbed companion.
the deathbed companion,
Dung eater.
the most
Oh my gosh. Oh, Sir Gideon.
and Sir Gideon Ofnir,
He is
the
dangerous.
all-knowing.
He's so dangerous. He's so dangerous. He's so dangerous.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished
Now y'all know why I had to have my drip right.
cross the fog to the lands
Mm-mm.
between, to stand before the Elden Ring
I never thought I'd do this again.
and become the
and
Elden
become the
Oh,
Elden
boy.
Lord.
So I'm a noob. I only played this game through once. Haven't played it more than once. And so this right here is the second time that I'm going to go through this game. I've gone through this part many times because I've restarted and, you know, respec'd and recreated builds and so on and so forth many times over. But this time, you know, I don't know if I'm going to get a platinum run out of this, but I'm definitely going to do a lot more exploring in Stormvale Castle. I will say that. I really was just trying to get to the boss in that place, but there's just so much more there. All right. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. And obviously, there's some messages here. That's the message I want. That's it. And then this one. Enemy ahead. Good. Now, these all on the ground are messages that if you like them in the game, the player that left the message receives a full health if they are, you know, they don't have all their health. But if they have all their health, it just says message of praise. But if they don't, they get their health restored and it says message of praise. So it's always good if you're, you know, journeying through the lands between that you see messages, you go ahead and give them some love. Show them some love there. All right, let's see what we got here. First off, right. And see, that's an important tip because I would have just went straight down those stairs. Matter of fact, the first time I played this game, that's exactly what I did. I went right down these stairs. But over here, I think there's an item over here, right? I think there's an item. There's death over there, that's for certain. But I don't think there's anything over here. So let's go ahead. Is there anything on this side? So this is the whole concept of exploring, right? Like, you gotta explore because you just never know. All right, now. Now, technically, I could. This is what I'm about to do. I'm about to leave a message right here. Right here at these steps. If you go through New Game Plus, if you find yourself in this area and you see this message, please let me know. Give me a shout out, but more importantly, like the message. So, why is this? If only I had a didn't expect taking on all at once. There we go. Didn't expect taking all at once. This does nothing to help anybody. But if they still like it, I get something from it. So if you are in New Game Plus world and you start the game and I'm in the game, my message will appear right here. Okay? So thank you very much. Another message. Could this be a weak foe? Possibly. Depending on what I do. Here again, and then time for Elden Ring. Must be somebody who went through New Game Plus. Oh, no, that's not it. Tranquility. That's nice. Okay, go up here. Legs. Okay, I'm gonna meet something in here. That was it, a bird boss or something like that? So let's just go ahead and make ourselves ready for this. 1. Flame protect me. Flame grant me strength. Blessing of the Earth Tree. And I'm gonna actually go with the Black Blade to start off. And we reset that. I don't really care about the health, but I will care about what happens next. Let's go. Where are you, buddy? Oh boy. He didn't do anything with that. Oh boy. Oh boy. There you go, buddy. 1 down. Many more to go. Dub. I already have this weapon, so I'll probably be gifting this weapon in my next co-op. Awesome. There we go. I will be giving back to the community, yo. Thank you. Yeah, that was good. All right. Now, typically, when you first start this game, what they'll tell you to do is run off this cliff over here. Because by running off this cliff, you aggro into the next part of the story. But I didn't, or you die, really. And honestly, I should... Psycho Paul! What's going on, Psycho Paul? What it do? What it do? What it do? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. How's it going, man? How you doing out there in this world? I don't know if you play Elden Ring, but what I'm doing right now is I'm going through this game. This is the second time I'm going through this game. Second time I'm going through this game. This game is I don't know. Are you a fan of Elden Ring? I'm not sure. But if you are a Dark Souls fan, then, you know, there are many different versions of Dark Souls games, but Elden Ring is kind of like what I say. I'm very close. Very close. You being here is going to help me. So definitely, if you saw my Discord, if you're already a part of my Discord, exclamation Discord, you're more than welcome to join. More importantly, though, I've hit all of the categories except the last one that I'm working on right now. I only recently started playing Souls games. Lies of P was my first one, and then I did Sekiro after it. So I need you in my life, Sicko Paul, because Lies of P is the game that I'm going to pick up this week. So not this weekend, but starting next week. I'm going to throw Lies of P in there, and I started Lies of P. The first walkthrough, I struggled because parrying is something that I really... No. Everything else about that game, I'm already on board with. I'm already like, I'm in. Except for that parrying thing, man. I got to work on that. But I've learned from some great streamers. I don't know if you stream, but if you do stream, we will give you a shout out. If you can just follow, I'll give you a shout out, and I'll follow back. But the main thing is that the streamers that I've watched have shared that the parrying is the key. Oh yes. Well, then you already know. I didn't know that. See, look. I'm amazed. Honestly, I am amazed. I am very much amazed at this community. You guys are so awesome. You are so awesome. And here it is. I got you. Just like I said. Okay? Thank you. Rusty Bones is a new place that I learned. There's a new Discord that I joined, and I made an announcement to let them know that I had reached this milestone, and the next step to affiliate is basically viewership. That's why I want to streamline my streams, basically, and make sure I'm very consistent. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm going to update my schedule. As soon as this stream is over, it's going to reflect that from here on out. Saturdays and Sundays are toss-ups. I will definitely make sure that on Discord, I notify you guys ahead of time when I'm going to go live, as well as if you follow me on any of the other social media platforms, you'll be seeing me on there too. Hit that notification, and if you're on Twitch, you'll see me pop up right when it's time for my show to start. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and enjoying this journey. This is my first run through New Game Plus. I was that guy that used a sledgehammer to chop down a tree. And that means that my build is super OP for New Game Plus. I'm at 308. And most people at 308, I'm pretty sure they probably went through this game about 3-4 times now. So I'm not really focused on leveling up much. The only thing I'm going to level up in this whole run is my faith. The goal is to knock faith out, put it at 99, max it at 99, and then just be done with it. That's if I get to 99, because as you can see, every time I level up, it gets more expensive. So we'll see. I do a lot of co-op, in part because I like to get to know the community. I like to see other players. And also I like to help win. I like to help people win. In my life, both personally as well as in this game, I'm all about helping people win. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I really appreciate you guys being here, and gorgeous view. Now, should I die and then go through that cutscene, or should I just keep it moving forward? Because see, I didn't die. And typically when you die, then that's when you can kind of like go through that story. But look, where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? This is a dead end. Oh, it wasn't a dead end. It's a death end. Oh, boy, I tell you to know, your worst enemy in this game is death. They find a way to make you die in this game. They find a way to make you die in this game. You're going to die in this game, yo. That's for certain. For those who have never played this game, this is pretty much the same intro that you would get.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all.
I really appreciate that, Paul. My Elk Gaming is the one that introduced me to you guys. She has been so supportive, and it's actually her chat room that hit me over that threshold of 50. And I can't thank you guys enough, because I was just really shocked and extremely humbled, because I don't really, I'm not that type of person to jump up and down and tote myself, but I definitely want people to feel comfortable being in this space. And for her to give me a shout out like that, and for the response to be so overwhelmingly positive, I just can't thank you guys enough. And I'm going to do my part. And I told her then, and I told the chat then, and I'm going to tell you, I am a streamer friend as long as we're in this. So I got you. I got you, man. Appreciate that. Oh, is that right? Oh, she is so much fun. Yo, she is so much fun, because she doesn't mind having fun with herself. So like the jump scares, she already tells everybody. So the streamer I'm mentioning, and I'm going to give her a shout out because she's not here, but she's definitely somebody you need to check out. Let me move that over here. I'll do it over here. So shout out to I think I'm you know what? Mod, if you're there, put it in there. Paul, I don't want to mistake her ID, and I'm not in a view where I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in a view where I can do that. Because there it is. Thank you. Because I know that there is a number, and I wanted to make sure that I had it right, so that I can there it is. And I can't forget you, man. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I really do. Thank you so much. All right. So, let's carry on. No. This, you already said it. That's what I'm supposed to do. So I'm getting better at it. I'm on a starting soon screen. Dang, it just popped off over there. Let me go back to the PS5 screen. Thank you. I don't know what happened, but my computer decided it wanted to do something different. See? You got my back already. That's a friend indeed. All right. So, here we go. Let's see. I could go down here and learn the game. If you're a first-time player, and I think there may be some people who have not seen this part of the game yet. So I'm going to go down here, and typically this is a tutorial. So these are ghosts that you will probably see throughout the game, and they really I'm learning about what their purpose is, other than try to help you with information about what's been going on in this world and where they stand in their thoughts in this world, or something like that. And then we have jumping off. We'll take that. And now this kind of goes through, it's like a tutorial. It's like, as you can see right there, it's going to talk to us about what sites of grace are. So sites of grace is where you rest and recover yourself. And it's also places on the map that you can teleport to. Typically at the site of grace, there's a lot of things that you can do along with resting. You can pass time. You can charge up your flask. And those are the little things that you pick up that increases your health capacities, or the drink potions for your health, or the drink potions for your magic. Memorize spells. You can reset these, reshuffle them around, add, replace some. Mixed wondrous physics, same things, like a concoction that you're going to put together so that if you go into a war, you're ready to go. Sword chest, as it says, ashes of war. These are items that you put onto weapons, and these enhance the weapons with skills that basically scale with your attributes. Each weapon has a variety of different skills that you can choose, but you can only select one. And then obviously altered garments. This is another part of the game that I was learning, and that is that there are certain garments that if you want to take certain items off to change their appearance, then you can get it altered. You have to run into, I forget who it is that you have to find in the game in order to be able to do this. So you're not able to do this off the rip. You have to find a NPC in the game, and they kind of give you something that gives you the ability to be able to do this. And oftentimes this is done for cosplay purposes, but it's also helpful if you are trying to hit a certain weight. So like if you look at equipment load in the middle, it says med load, which is medium load. And that is where you kind of want to be if you're a new Souls player to Elden Ring, or if you are a player that really relies on dodging, right? You want to be able to dodge, and medium roll is a good one. Light roll is the best because you'll move faster, but there's a trade-off for that, and that is the armor is less as well. So that means if you get hit, there's a chance that you're going to lose a lot more health if you have a light load versus if you have a medium load. Heavy load is also an option. It gives you a fat roll, which is a slower roll, but you can still roll. And then there's overloaded. And overloaded is when the number on the right, which is 113.6, is less than the number on the left, which right now is at 58.1. If that number on the left ever goes past 113.6, then I'm being registered as overload. If it is at least, I want to say 70, I think 70% or 80% of the weight, then it's heavy load. And then I think if you drop it down from there, it gets to medium, and then it's, I think, a third of the weight total becomes light load or something like that. So that's that. So here we go. Alrighty. Did we do that already? Yeah, we did that. We just touched disgrace. We're going to go in here. It's going to give us a story. It's going to show us how to respond to things. And then we're going to keep moving. I went the wrong way. All right, you're going to show me how to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and do that because there's nothing else for me to do. You die. And then you die. Guard. Very good. Guarding. That was not a guard move, by the way. This is the guard move. This could be a guard move if you have just a weapon. This could be the guard move. And then the dodging. This is another one. 878. It's not bad. 878 is a good start. There we go. Enemy ahead. Oh yeah, this is the guy up there. That's him. Dang. But I got something for you, bro. Let's see if I can get him. Will it reach? No, it won't reach. No, it still won't reach. Nope, won't reach. So maybe I need to throw a dagger at him. That's what I'll do. I'll throw a dagger at him. Get down. Get down. Well, it didn't matter. You're dead anyway. Oh, there you go. Hey, bruh. Sorry about that. Dang, you know what else? When they fall, they be glitching. You know? Like if you leave this world. What's up? Married to video games. What's going on? How you doing, Brock? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream, actually. So basically, I'm just going through New Game Plus 1. This is my first run through, the second time of Elden Ring. This is not my first build, but it is the build that I've dedicated the most time to. And because of that, I bludgeoned my way through the base, and I bludgeoned my way through the DLC. And I probably did this the slowest way possible, but I was very methodical and thorough. I'm doing great because it's Friday. I hit the 50 follower mark thanks to all of you. And so what we're doing right now is we're just celebrating that run to 50 with more to come. I'm hopeful that you will be a part of this experience with me. And if you are a streamer, you already know I will follow you back. Do you stream, by the way? Just out of curiosity, because I just want to know so that way I can give shout outs to people when they join the chat, so that if there's other viewers here, they can check you out too, because we're all a community. Thank you for joining my Discord. That's how you're going to find me when I'm not streaming. I am getting more and more involved with Discord because I'm learning how to use it better. So I'm definitely going to be engaging on that as well as I get better at that. But you'll definitely be able to check me out on that. And I try to make sure that I make announcements on there as well too. And on my channel, I have a special page for you to promote your own Twitch channel, events, things of that nature, so I can check you out too. Okay, so definitely make sure you look at that text page as well too. So thank you, Married to Video Games. Are you a Dark Souls fan? Because if you are a Dark Souls fan, then you probably know a lot of what I'm doing. Oh, you haven't played yet. Okay. So then hang out for a little bit. Okay. Hang out for a little bit. I'm a lurk friendly place. So you can always hit ! lurk, and you can just hang out in the shadows. And don't worry, I won't bother you until you want to be bothered. But more importantly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of narrate what I know about this game as I go through it for the first time as New Game Plus, but it would be similar to you going through this game as the first time. The only difference though is that you're not going to hit as hard. So there will be a learning curve when it comes to survival in Elden Ring that you're going to get better at. What you will see though is you'll see what it takes to move and navigate through this space, the lands in between. Yeah, that. So a lot of Dark Souls games, obviously, they allow you to play this game multiple times, and every time you go through it, they aggro the NPCs and the bosses up a notch. Now, I chopped the tree down with a sledgehammer, and if you caught that metaphor, you would probably understand that I'm very, 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 very overpowered. Most people can finish the base between level 80 and 120. And if I'm wrong in the chat, you can correct me because I'm always here to learn. That's typically the meta range of leveling up. I have a character that I am working on to fall into that threshold that I'll use for mostly co-op. I might do PvP, but I'm really co-op, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. And then the other thing is that, when you go into the DLC, there's a different component, and you'll see it under the category of runes held, runes needed. It's Skadutri Blessing and Revert Spirit Ash Blessing. I probably don't have all of those. But the main thing is that game, those items are more important to help you get through that. But everything else at the bottom, attribute points and everything like that, that will not be that. You can cut that almost down to a fifth. So you probably start with 10 vigor, depending on which build you start off with. Mine may be 10 or less. Endurance may be a little high or less. Strength might be a little high than 10. I don't think you'll have any stat that's above 20 when you start the game off. So now that you know that, you can kind of get an idea of where I am in this game and where, if you're a new player, what it would look like for you. What you will see in this game, which I'm really happy about, is you'll be able to see how items work together and how it's important for you to understand the enemy that you're approaching, as well as how you're approaching the enemy, to figure out what is the best way to beat that enemy. Last thing I will tell you is death is not an option. It's a requirement. You have to die to get through this game. So you have to find a way to be okay with death, because it will happen often. Very, very often. And more importantly, y'all understand that as much as you may have to fight all of these enemies in here, and I think I'm going the wrong way, but I could be going the right way. I think I was going, yeah, I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I think this is the way, because I'm supposed to, no, anyway. So one of the I would say the baddest, most unforgivable enemy you're ever going to run across in Elden Ring is gravity. Gravity will kill you more than anything else in this game. And I will put money on that. So if you can understand how to navigate gravity and understand that also these things right here are messages that other players, when you when you're logged in online, so I'm saying a lot, so you have to have this enabled, whether it's PlayStation or Xbox. You have to be online, and then when you're online, then basically these symbols show up. These symbols are messages that you can create and other players have created in the game right now. So they may not have created that right now, but they're in the game right now in their own world, and they left this message for you. And if you read these messages, oftentimes, and not all the time, but oftentimes, they're sharing with you something that may help you in your journey. And if you appraise it, which is what I'm about to do right now, wherever that player is in their world, their health bar goes all the way back up to 100%. And they get a little notification saying, message appraised. And of course, they could figure out which one it is if they stop and go through this little menu thing. But the point is that you're giving back to another player, and you just never know when that other player or where that other player is in their game. Here's a true story. I forget which boss it was. I think it was the third boss that I had fought in the game, and I had put a message down because I had fought some other lesser bosses. Anyway, I'm in the fight, and I'm down to like my last flask, and the boss is almost dead, but we're both going at it. And all of a sudden, I see a message of praise. When I saw that message of praise, my whole health went to 100, and I was like, whoa. Needless to say, I think I did die anyway because I did something stupid. But the point was that it came at the right time. And if I knew what I was doing, I probably could have sealed the deal, but I didn't. You just never know. You'll be going through this game. You may run into some NPCs, and you may be struggling a little bit. And somebody throws a like to your message. Watch out. And let me get out of this. Let me just go ahead and get on out of here because there's just not much else in here for us to do. There's a boss. There's like a little mini boss at the end that we're going to fight. And then once we go and fight, this also is a tutorial area. And I'm sorry, you're just joining us. The tutorial just telling you about how to dodge, how to block, how to roll. This guy's you're gonna just die because you just. You about that, huh? Dang, and you're too far, bro. Why are you doing that to me? Why are you embarrassing me? Okay, let me show y'all this real quick. That's unblockable. Good night. That's unblockable. Knives are your friend. They help. Don't. Okay, so here's another example of what happens when you do the initial walkthrough of the game. They actually are trying to teach you some of the stuff that they think is important for you. They're not going to teach you everything, but they're going to give you enough to survive the cave. And then when you get out in the world, you're on your own. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments, allowing you to toggle between them. Armaments can also be two-handed. Keep that in mind, making attacks more difficult to repel with shields and boosting effective strength by 50%. Hold on to that thought for a second. If you two-hand a weapon, it makes the attacks more difficult to repel with shields, so your enemies can't really block it, and it boosts the effective strength of that attack by 50%. That makes sense, right? Go somewhere, hit something with one hand, and take 2 hands and do the exact same thing and see how the result's going to be, right? So that's part of why I like this game, is that it's really logical. Like, if you're in water and there's lightning, watch out. You know what I'm saying? If you have flesh and there's fire, watch out. You get what I'm saying? So you can switch right hand armament, switch left hand armament. You hold triangle and you either click L1 while you're holding it or R1 while you're holding it to take that weapon and put it into 2 hands. So I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Let me just go ahead and just put him to sleep real quick. So right now I have this weapon in 2 hands. I'm going to hold down triangle. So you see I'm holding down triangle and I'm going to hit the bumper, which is the R2 bumper. And now the player has the blade in one hand and the player has something else in their other hand. Right now it's another thing that I use for incantations, and I'll talk about that down the road. I can still wield this weapon and I can still attack with just one hand. And you're going to get, depending on your strength and the weapon you're using, you're going to get some good results from that. However, if you two-hand something, now you can see how that difference, you can even hear the difference. That's the difference between two-handing and one-handing. Why is that important? You may not always have to two-hand a weapon, but depending on your attributes, you may not be able to use that weapon correctly because you just don't have enough of some category. But when you two-hand that weapon, you increase your potential of carrying that weapon, but whatever that number is, I think you get double or you get a 20% high enough to where that now you can actually wield the weapon. So you may not be able to hold that greatsword with one hand, but you could hold it with 2. And that sometimes is the difference in how you want to approach an enemy and how you want to approach what weapons you're going to bring to that fight. So we have that. This is a twin blade. I am going to dual wield this. So now I have 2 hands on this. So that means that I'm blocking with the weapon. So that's the block move. And then this is the initial strike, R1. That's a, normal strike. R2, now I have a combo strike, right? But there's also some other things that this weapon does that is just really, just really OP on. So I'm still not going the right way. I need to go this way, huh? Yeah, I'm supposed to go this way. I keep getting lost in here because I'm just talking to you guys. 2-hand increases, thank you, Hippie Mike. 2-hand increases strength by 1.5. So 10 strength goes to 15, etc., etc. Thank you. Married to video games. Hippie Mike. Hippie Mike is an OG in the community. He is everybody's savior in the Dark Souls community. Because he always shows up in the clutch. Please don't hesitate to give him a follow. He is a breath of fresh air whenever he shows up in the chat. So I appreciate you being here, hanging out. How's school, man? How's everything going, by the way? This is also another one. While locked on a target, do that. Just die. Okay, so then we have this. I can block him. There we go, but do that too. All right. So now Here's a cool thing I love about this weapon. It's charged right now. As I attack people, it charges up. And then once it's charged, it emits a holy ray that is no joke. You want to see how that looks? Let's see here. Hey, buddy. Hey, I need you here real quick. Oh, darn it. You're right on time. Armaments have special abilities called skills. Working on essays? Dude, I know you being humble, but I was with you when you celebrated your major accomplishment. And I'm going to say that you are an inspiration, man. You are an inspiration in many ways. To give of service in this gaming community is one thing, but to give of service in the community that you live in, that you're a part of in the real world, that's immeasurable, man. And for that, I thank you. And I'm always here to give you a reprieve from that hard work that you're doing to make sure that you make lives better and save lives too, man. So shout out to you, man. Keep working at it. Armaments have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly varied and range from powerful attacks to temporary effects. Using skills consumes FP, and you want to use the bumper L2 for that skill, right? So this is the skill. All right, now once I've used it, I've expended the energy that I've built up in this blade, and now I start back over. Probably should have saved that for this dude up here, but that's okay though. I'll probably level up on some more stuff. Crouching. It is what it is. If you want to hide, you crouch. And if there's bushes, you crouch in the bushes. Makes sense? Yeah. And in this game, they're like, yeah, that makes sense too. Now you gotta be careful. You can't like be crouching right in front of the enemy. Eventually the enemy's gonna look and be like, yo, I see you in the bushes. But if their back is to you, they may not see you. Or if you're not in their line of sight, they may not see you there. And that's always a great opportunity for you to do a sneak attack. So attacking an enemy that hasn't noticed you will cause more damage than usual. So you want to hit the trigger to crouch. So I'm going to crouch and I'm going to just show y'all how this looks. And I'm going to stab him in the back. Maybe he won't see me. And this is a critical hit. That's the critical hit that you want. If you start a battle off like that, you're in good shape. I'm not going to say you're going to win, but you're in good shape. And so as you can see, I'm hanging low, can't see me. Hanging low, can't see me. But now they said you need to go right to the middle of the back and understand that you, like I'm right here. He doesn't even, like he's not moving. He's not moving. So you can run right up to bump them almost and then hit that R1 button and there you go. Yeah. Can I get in there? Nope. Can't go in that way. Okay, so now I'm about to enter into an area where there's actually kind of like a boss fight. Now here's another part of Elden Ring that I love, and that is the stance breaking. Some attacks may break an enemy's stance, giving you a chance to perform a critical hit. Charge attacks and jump attacks make it particularly easy to break an enemy's stance. So you hold R2 to charge and then R2 while jumping to attack as well. So let's see if I get that right. So that's a charge, but this is the other charge. And you see that 1,000? You see how it went to 1,000? Now that was 1,008, and then I had a follow-up move there. So that's really like an 1,800 move because I'm hitting them twice, right? Whereas if you remember, when I was just doing the R1 or if I was just doing the regular hits, it was like about 800. So I almost doubled the hit power. This will be your friend. You'll probably want to hit the America before you go back to the Grace in some situations, because upon dying you will be revived at the last site of Grace that you visited. However, if there's a stake of America near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. So sometimes you may have to travel from your Grace through a maze or a labyrinth into a space where you get to the boss fight. Typically right before you get to the boss fight, you'll see the statue here. The statue looks somewhat like this. Sometimes it may have one arm. Sometimes it may even have an arm and a half. But it's going to look like this. And that statue is basically saying that if something happens to you and you die, you can have the option to come back here. Now, why would you want to come back here versus the site of grace? Well, if you remember, the site of grace is all the way back there. And the other part of this game that you got to remember is that every time you sit down to the grace, with the exception of major bosses or major mini bosses in the game, everybody else responds. So if I go back to the grace, all those guys that I killed will be right back there doing the same thing they were doing the last time I killed them. And so oftentimes it's easier, instead of you having to go back through all those enemies to get back to this point, that you say, you know what, let me just go to this, because look where this leads you to. You're right in front of the boss fight that you probably died at. So that's why this is an option for you. Okay. So with that being said, we know that once we pass this space, anything that happens in there, it will give us an option to come back here. Now, and when you see this, this is the mist that tells you that there's a boss fight imminent. And oftentimes, most people will just go right into the mist and start the fight. There are other players that will load up or prep their player for the fight. And that's when they start adding buffs, incantations, and spells, so that when they go in, they're at their peak maximum. Because oftentimes when you go into this new experience, you're hit with a freight train. And if you can survive that freight train, get your head up and look around and see who you're fighting, then you can kind of like, okay, you know what? I got it. Hey, welcome back, Paradox. Welcome back. Welcome back. So my point is that when you go into this mist, you want to go in ready for whatever, because you don't know what's behind that wall or that little mist there. So what you'll see a lot of players do if you watch Elden Ring players is they'll start their incantations right here, which gives them the optimum minimal amount of time for casting them before they go in. Because all of these status effects are not long term. They're all temporary. They all vary in their speed and time. And that's you have to dig a little deeper in that, because that will determine the routine that you create whenever you go into a boss fight. But the bottom line is that where we are right now is that I'm going to show you that you want to kind of set up a routine before you go into every boss fight so that you have the optimum opportunity to win. So I set mine up so that I am able to start off with the things that are necessary. Golden Vow. I'll talk to you all about that. Flame protect me. Flame give me strength because I have a blade weapon, but also it gives you strength. Blessing of the Earth Tree begins the healing process. Now, I've used up some of my FP. I need to replace that. I also need to drink this Wondrous Physics. With that glowing thing in the middle of my chest means that if something happens, I will be revived. I will be revived with half of my power left. Oh boy. You're gonna... Okay, so now... I love how you hear the noise of the move in the background while they just said stop. Let me show you what this is about. You can perform a counterattack immediately after blocking an enemy attack. Guard counters make it easy to break an enemy's stance. R2 immediately after blocking. Okay, but it's too late for that. Yeah. Oh, he might die right after that. He might die after that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, he don't have no health. But he trying to kill me, though. Alright, maybe I should practice my parrying. I mean, my dodging. There we go. Soldier of Godric. You're down. You're done, buddy. Okay, so see that item that stays in my chest, eventually it'll go away, but if he would have put me to near death, my health bar would have probably jumped up by 50%, up to the 50% part. Okay, now if you notice, we started right there where that guy was. We went through a cave and came out on top. Imagine that. Only in Elden Ring can you go in a cave and end up higher than you started. You know, just make it make sense for me. I don't know. These items right here are things that you're gonna see throughout the game. They're called oh, I just had it in my head. What is this called? Grace? Something kind of grace. Anyway, you find items here that you need to help your character level up with flask to heal or flask for magic power. I forget the name of that thing. It just escaped me, and I don't even know what it was. Anyway, so that's what that is. Okay. All right, we got about a few more minutes here. We're gonna get up here to the close of this, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Because from here, there's another area that we just don't have access to because we haven't explored enough in the game to get to. So we're never gonna be in there just yet. This is a new site of grace. Every new site of grace will have these little speckles around. It's not there now, but I'll show you guys soon. And then obviously if I do have a key, huh? I should use it, huh? No, that's for another day. I have a key, but I'm not going to use it. All right, so we're going to go up here. Now you're going to go into this area. And then if this isn't here, which it most likely will be because it's your first time. But if it isn't, then there will be a lever right here that you would, pull to go in. You press this down in the middle. And we go up out of the cave. Let's go. Let's go. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. What's this message say? Still no head. Whatever. All right, let's go. And then let's look around. Make sure we're not missing anything. And we open. And you know what's so cool about this? I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, every time you open this, this is how it looks. Every time you open it, this is how it looks. Now, notice, look at the grace. And if you see this around the grace, it means you have not discovered it yet and that you need to discover it by touching it. You go up here and you touch the grace. And when that happens, now when you look on the map, it will be there. And you notice I have the whole map open, but I don't have any graces. Because in New Game Plus, you have to find the graces all over again. So we found this first one. Well, actually, this is the third one we found already, where first step is. Okay? So that is important. Now, this is the first NPC you're going to see. Now, we'll tell you this. You can try to kill every NPC you see. You can. There are consequences. So be careful. Yeah. Appreciate it.
No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
That's not what they brought me here for. That's not what they brought me here for.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope.
Tell me.
For even the maidenless, me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar
Yes, I am.
with grace, the golden light that gives life?
I've seen one before.
Tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays pointing in a particular direction.
Say it ain't so.
At times, that is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed, grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to
You make that sound like you're interested in seeing that happen. Always try to run through all of the dialogue. So you just keep spamming triangle, and if you start seeing the same message, then you know you've gotten to the end.
home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think. To Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Now, maidenless means that at this point in the game, all I can do is die. I have some ability. I have some ability to heal myself, but the main thing is that I can never level up, and all I can do is just die, and I can't gain runes from anything that I do in the game right now. So that's what I believe is called maidenless. So I have to shore that up before we get to the end of this one, and we'll talk about what comes next. So as you can see right now, I can still, oh my gosh, well, I'm learning something. So I still have access to torrent in New Game Plus. The only difference is that I just, yeah, okay, all right, that's something I didn't know. Okay, so torrent is still in the equation. All right, so if torrent is still in the equation, then we're good to go. I don't have to worry about it. I will fight that guy, but not right now. I'm not going to fight him right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go along with the story, and I'm going to get us to the point of where we can get to the summon part, and then, well, actually just this part right here, just over here. Guess who's back? Guess who's back, yo? Now, if I kill him now, I mean, I could go back to the round table hole, and I would never have to worry about him here. I'll think about it. But for right now, we're going to touch this grace. We're going to leave this stuff for us for when we return, and we're going to have a sit down right here. And with that, we are going to have a conversation about what's next. So, pretty much this has been a blast. 3 hours is typically what I try to provide. Obviously, I probably would go longer, but I've had such a challenging week, and I'm really not, I really don't want to create a memorable experience that you will enjoy and I probably will regret. So what we do typically is I don't want you guys to feel like I'm going to leave you hanging, that this experience ends with me. It doesn't end with me. It ends with the raid. Now, what raids do is a couple things. Number one, a raid continues the journey for you. And number two, it introduces you to another streamer that you may like, either because I may choose them by choice or by random circumstance. The intent is to continue your entertainment experience beyond me, in hopes that when we go into this new element, that we're able to enjoy the content that this individual is bringing to the table. So what I try to do is I try to find streamers who I have frequented, that I know, that are really working hard to create a community. They do play Souls games, but they also do a lot of different variety type of games as well. So it's, it's one of those things where it's like, I want to give love back to the community. So I want to first thank you all for helping me get to the 50 follower mark. The only thing left is to increase my viewership. And then once that happens, a subscribe button will show up. And then emotes and all of the other great things that you see in those other streams will be available for me to offer to you. I will do my very best to be as consistent as I can, and I will try my very best to let you know in advance if I'm not going to be able to show out and show up for you guys. But definitely, I do appreciate you all being here tonight. This was a blast, and just like that, in a flash, it's over. We're done. So let's raid out. Let me see here who we can find that I think is going to be a great place for you guys to hang out and learn and love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look on my friends list so that I can find somebody that I think deserves some love back. But here's the problem. I'm on the West Coast, and a lot of people I follow are on the East Coast. They're probably watching me, or they're watching their Z's with their eyelids closed. Oh, I found somebody. I got somebody. All right, we're going to check out someone who's playing Elden Ring, and she's really chill. New game +5. New game +5. It is raid time. This streamer's name is Miss Metal. I've seen Miss Metal around. I think she's good friends with some of the other players that I'm friends with as well. And I believe she is also a avid Soul player as well. So we're going to go ahead and raid her out. Let's go. Stay in the chat. You earn points for hanging out with me. Let's go and raid her. Love you guys. I'll see you next week. I definitely will be on streaming. And I'll let you know that as well. Let's go.
Oh, I can't! Gotta wait a minute! Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Is it CaliDubz8? Yo, what's going on? There you are. No, it's CaliDubz8. How you doing, my dude? You interrupted my pee-pee break. But CaliDubz, I will gladly make my bladder suffer free. But don't. The body hit the block. You're the best, dude. I'm gonna so regret this in the morning, Python. Do I? Let's go. I'm gonna pee in my chair if I'm not careful. How was your stream?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She is so funny. It was great. It was great. It was great. How's Elden Ring?
Thanks so much for the raid, guys. I appreciate you. I have to save my neck, though. Elden Ring's fun. I gotta go pee.
All right. Sure will. Sure will.
We gotta follow each other. Hello, thank you so much for the follow.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh. Oh, wow. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Hi, I watch books. How are you doing? We're having fun tonight. Hell yeah. Thank you, Python.
Oh, this is awesome. Well, she is enjoying this. This is what I'm talking about here.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the metal party. Three. Go pee, metal. No, I have to wait. first. Then I go pee. Then, okay, Dr. Mike? Don't say his name, Pee Pee Mike, because he's going to make me want to pee. To our Raiders. Cheers. No, there is not a fire. It's metal blowing her lungs out. Fuck yeah. It's Friday night, guys. What do you expect?
I want you to know that I've smoked pot.
Oh my gosh, it's funny.
Yeah. I haven't smoked a good pipe in a long time.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Let go, let go. Yeah. Yeah. You like that, huh? That's good shit. Good shit.
That is funny. That is funny.